everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. Gonna be doing a product review. Gonna be talking about cocoa butter today. Cocoa butter, it has that delicious, delectable smell and aroma of like chocolate. I'm not a real big chocolate person actually, but I still like the smell of chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate, but I like the smell of it, just like coffee. I absolutely love the smell of coffee. I do a lot of exfoliants, body scrubs, coffee scrubs, all that good fun stuff, but I do not like to drink coffee. So, and I've never tried coffee. So anyhow, cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is good stuff. Hang on, I'm getting distracted. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Every time I start a video, distractions. But anyhow, I wanted to talk about this. I bought 2 jars of this. The jars are kind of small. That's like about actually it's 2 ounces. For some reason, it looks visually more like 1 ounce jar. But anyhow, it says 2 ounces. So, well, I guess it's 2 ounces. Okay. I bought 2 of these jars. I used one of them up. And I'm on my second jar now. Let me show you what it looks like. I've been loving this brand lately though. It's just cheap, it's economically affordable, and it works. Anytime a product has a price point to where it is economically affordable and it actually works, like sure, I'm gonna buy that up because I spend so many other, thousands and thousands on other products and, other things like that. But let me take a big drink here. I think I have like maybe allergy problems or something. I don't know. I'm going to get some allergy testing done soon, so hopefully I will get some answers. Let me take a drink. And of course, I have crazy bad sinus problems. Drink up. Okay, so get my water back there. Yeah, anyhow, what was I saying? Oh, I've been loving this brand lately. The Cruz products have been absolutely stellar. They've been great. I've been loving them. Everything's been pretty immaculate with the exception of the almond oil. I did a review on that one as well. I went ahead and put that out here because it's always fair on the playing field to put the products, the ones you like, and not only that, but the ones you don't like as well. You know what I mean? So you can share your honest opinion on it. But anyhow, the Cruz products have been good, really good, with the exception of the almond oil. And this is a cocoa butter. So this is my second jar of it. Actually went through the first jar pretty darn rapidly. We are in summertime now. It's like 107 degrees here. So, it's been pretty hot. It's been just hot and dry and sunshine and just hot, drying heat, and it's been very drying on the hair and the skin as well. Cocoa butter I love to use mostly for skin, but I also do use it. I make hair products with it as well. I make a really nice leave-in hair conditioner, and that moisturizes the split ends and the tip ends of my hair. It's a product that I obviously only use it on the very ends of my hair. When I say like, leave-in conditioner for the ends of my hair, I mean just for the ends of my hair. Very moisturizing. So I make that. I like to make a lot of body butters and body whips, and also whip this up and mix this with shea butter and, make a really nice, I'm getting distracted again. Something is distracting me, you guys. If I showed you what it was, you would just really laugh. But anyhow, I like to make body butters, body whips, skincare products, creams, lotions with cocoa butter, and like I said, hair products as well. It makes a really good hair conditioner, and it makes a really good leave-in hair conditioner. Now, more than that, I do use it on the skin a lot more. Now, I will say you have to scoop some of this out. It's very hard, it's very firm, it's very thick. You do have to scoop some out with a spoon. I put it in like a Pyrex or a small Pyrex or like a glass ramekin or something like that. I pop it in the microwave for a few seconds and I heat it up until it becomes an oil, and I like to apply it that way. It's just easier to put it on in the form of an oil. I like to dab it under my eyes. I like to use it under my eyes and I've been doing this lately, using it under my eyes as an under eye cream, or rather oil. Once I melt it, it makes a really nice hot oil. Like I said, it's been 106, 107 degrees here, hot sun. I have been massaging it all over my face. I pin my hair up and put my hair up in a sassy bun. And, make sure all my hair is up and out of the way. Even though the cocoa butter is very good for the hair, it's like, you know what I mean? I don't want to wake up the next morning and go to work with, my hair all oiled up. Because after all, cocoa butter it's a vegetable fat that is extracted and comes from cocoa beans. So it is very greasy. It can be very oily, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I put my hair up out of the way, been massaging my face, and I've been having some really crazy bad sinus problems, and just massaging, my face and my skin and all the pressure points and all where the sinuses are, and above the orbital bone and under my eyes and above my cheeks and all that, and just kind of it's not only helped my skin and made my skin look really nice, but it's given me the benefit of like a draining sinus massage, if you will. So I've been loving the aspect of that as well. Now I have used cocoa butter forever. I will say cocoa butter is just stellar in removing it fades dark spots, whether you want to call them dark spots, hyperpigmentation, liver spots, melasmas, hormonal dark spots, changes in the skin, all of that stuff kind of clumped together. All of that can be definitely helped with the aid of consistent religious usage of cocoa butter. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay on top of it. Also, scars. It helps with scars. If you have a cut, a scrape, something that you don't want to turn into a scar. Also, I've been telling my friends this for years, my coworkers and my friends at work. I have never had an acne problem. Now I have other issues, skin or whatever, but I've never had acne issues. I have friends that have like leftover residual acne scarring, like that adult, purple scarring and bluish marks and things like that get left over from having had acne at maybe like a teenage, younger age or whatever, and you have that bluish or purple scarring and discoloration. No matter how old that is, I have some friends that are like in their 30s and they had acne when they were like 15 or 16 years old or whatever, and I recommended for them to do this, dab some on, rub it in, massage it onto those residual acne scars that have left over. And I have watched those, like in the last 2 or 3 years, on certain friends of mine just completely lighten. Some of them actually even disappeared. But I don't have, technical personal experience with acne. What I'm saying is I've watched friends and I've watched coworkers that I have recommended to use cocoa butter, and I have really watched a transformation, so to speak. Now me, what I love to use it for is various uses, obviously, but I don't have sun damage, I don't have dark spots, I don't have melasmas, I don't have liver spots, or hyperpigmentation. That's not been my thing. I don't have that, so I can't say that personally, has worked for me. But like I said, once again, I've recommended this out to so many people, and I have watched it and witnessed it work magic. But it's something you have to stay on top of, and I know you want to go astray and you want to use other skincare products that are on the market because they appear fancier, they might even smell better, the textures is cooler or better, whatever, or the marketing hype and the allure kind of draws you in and you get sidetracked and you want to go use those products. I know that happens to me as well. I get sidetracked. Instead of using the more natural based products, I love shea butter, I love vitamin E oil, and I love cocoa butter. There's a lot of other butters I love as well, and I've talked a little bit, here and there on my channel about them, but, body balms or skin balms rather, and skin butters. I love things like that, and I love olive oil and almond oil and macadamia nut oil and coconut oil. I love coconut oil. It is comedogenic to some people. To me, however, it is not. It does not clog my pores. It does not cause me any skin problems. My skin loves coconut oil. But anyhow, I like to use this for like small surgical scars. I had a few surgeries a while back, and I was left with some small surgical scars. I like to fade those scars out on my own, just because appearance wise they look better, and you can wear bikinis and molekinis and swimsuits, and I can do modeling contracts and modeling shoots, and I don't have to like subconsciously think about, hey, you know, they might have to Photoshop it or or airbrush it or whatever. I mean, I know nothing about that aspect of photography, you know what I mean? So like say that's their job, you know, or whatever. But to help them along, I will use this on small surgical scars and things like that. You know, if I have a cut or a scrape or, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? Like one time I flipped off my 12-speed bike over the handlebars, hit a manhole and busted out. And the thing I used to help with with all the skin damage I had was cocoa butter lotion. But anyhow, yeah, I love this stuff. Been loving the Dela Cruz brand, and been loving the price point. I will link it up in the down bar below. I'm getting so distracted once again. But anyhow, keep in mind it is a hard, firm texture. You will have to scoop some out, put it in a glass Pyrex, a ramekin, heat it up for a few seconds. Don't get it boiling hot, like damaging, you know, boiling hot damaged your skin or anything like that. Just a few seconds, 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds at the most. Let it cool off for, you know, a minute or two, and then apply it to the skin like oil. And yeah, you know, or you can just kind of melt it down maybe 5 or 6 seconds where it's like a softer texture, and then put it on, and it will literally melt into the skin, onto the skin like a butter. Like say if you took a piece of a stick of butter and you were to rub some of it on your skin with your body temperature and with your fingertips along with your body temperature as well, it would just melt on point. You know, it's like a melting point, and when you rub it in, it would melt on point, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go before I make the video 10, 20, 30, 40. It's probably more than 10 minutes long. I love you guys. I thank you for watching. You are absolutely beautiful. Take care. Bye, gorgeous.